MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Tanner Roark will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Leading off tonight for Houston, center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch on its way. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
First offering on its way. Fastball down near the shoe tops. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summerskill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. Fielded by Rendon. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Garrett Cole is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Leading off for the Nationals, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 2 for 5. One strike now from Cole. Breaking ball in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, Right fielder.
And now Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Two out, nobody on. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
No, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Harper on third with 2 out.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and no one can corral that one. Base hit, and the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Full sets. Here's the 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Nationals lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Astros, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Hard on the ground towards short and into left field for a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Gonzalez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted the other way to left center. Eaton calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting 7, catcher, Brian McCann.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Oh, and Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Gurriel stands at second with 2 gone. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So striding in, Josh Reddick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here comes the first pitch. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, runners at first and second. And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with the 2-2, and a breaking ball stays outside.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Oh, and he's hit by the pitch. And that'll be a painful run batted in. Here's George Springer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fouled off. Two out, bases loaded. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is Eaton. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second home run of the series, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Wow, I can't imagine what he's feeling right now. To hit a home run in the World Series is special. To hit a grand slam in the World Series, I don't think there's too many people that can say that.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Oh, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line towards center field. Eaton is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 5 and the Nats 1. And now for Washington, Ryan Zimmerman.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has it in his sights. One away.
Batting seventh, catcher, Miguel Montero.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Right side. There is Altuve. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting eighth, left fielder, Michael Taylor.
Digging in, Michael Taylor. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's just 1 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. And a little behind on the fastball there as he pokes it foul at strike 1. Taylor has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Cole into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're down 5-1. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Here's the 1-1. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Into the corner and slicing foul. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Taken, strike two called, and it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Tanner Roar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Tanner Roar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Line hard. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Trey Turner.
Striding in, Trey Turner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Cole into the windup. First pitch on its way. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down here 5-1. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home to McCann. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's taken down and in for a ball. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. The 3-2 one more time. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Turner has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
The pitcher, Garrett Cole.
At the plate, Garrett Cole. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Full count, 3-2. Five runs, just 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And now Bryce Harper. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First offering on its way. He takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Way out in front. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is a good fastball, swung on and missed. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And that'll get down for a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but was able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Full sets. 0-1 on its way. Late that time for a strike.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
0-2, here it is. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Washington. They're down 5-1. Here's George Springer. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon charging in on it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. High pop up. Rendon is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're up 5-1. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And he takes strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Michael Taylor. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Washington, Edgar Tanner Roark.
Howie Kendrick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Howie Kendrick.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
To 1-2 now. Gurriel into foul territory, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're down here 5-1. Sammy Solis takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 36, Sammy Solis.
Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. He'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Julian Gurriel.
Ready once again, Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a ball popped straight up, but playable for Montero behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead this one, though, 5-1. In now is Adam Eaton, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Comes set with the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
In now, Anthony Rendon. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Popped him up. Bregman waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They're down 5-1. Back here at Nationals Park, Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Sean Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian McCann. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. From the stretch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And there's a base hit on the line.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. McCann aboard here at first with nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Another 0-2 home. Hit out towards second. Murphy has it. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Garrett Cole. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. The 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Astros are down quietly. They're up 5-1. So coming to the plate, Daniel Murphy is working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Soft liner to the right side and a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Settling in now, Ryan Zimmerman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
A 1 pitch on its way. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gonzalez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The catcher, number 14, Miguel Montero.
Stepping up now, Miguel Montero. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Bregman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, left fielder, Michael Taylor.
Standing in, Michael Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. This is skied into short left center. Calling for it, Gonzalez. And that retires the side. 1 left for Washington. They're down here 5-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Trevor Gott will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Wieters will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 32, Matt
Here's George Springer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, number 4, George.
Ready with the first pitch.
Springer.
Here it comes.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Counts 1-0.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a breaking ball stays outside. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-1. It's in there for strike number 2.
Full count.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Liner towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Carlos Correa waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second base on a great throw from Wieters.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for Houston. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. In now is Adam Eaton. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And now a check swing, but did he go around is the question. No, he did not, says Carl Dixon down at third base. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
A shot down the first baseline, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Skied down the left field line. Gonzalez is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Eaton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ready with another 0-2. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. They're down 5-1. Ryan Madsen enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3.
Carlos Correa.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Zimmerman in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now batting, Yuli Gurriel. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding his zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're up 5-1. Will Harris, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Will Harris.
In now is Anthony Rendon, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. Just missed with a breaking ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Back up the middle. Correa over to his left, and there's 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
Harris, 33 years old. He was a 9th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One out, nobody on. Again, a 1-2. Popped up. Bregman has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Nats. And he gets strike three called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Stros have evened up this World Series at 2 games apiece. Garrett Cole pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.